Oh boy, anti-gun Senator Chuck Schumer is back at it again, trying to gaslight the entire country into thinking the Undetectable Firearms Act is actually useful. Recently, Schumer held a press conference in New York to advocate for the reauthorization of the UFA. We're going to break down his statements and explain where he's wrong. Hi, I'm Ben, and you're watching the Minuteman Moment.
Now, first I want to clarify something because there's been a little confusion. There are two types of ghost guns, and both are called ghost guns. One are the things that you mail in parts so you don't have a serial number. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about undetectable ghost guns that are just not detectable in a metal detector. And for the first time in over a decade, the federal provision that makes it illegal to manufacture fully plastic, homemade ghost guns that are able to slip through metal detectors is set to expire in just a month, on March 8th.
Schumer, come on, man. Stop trying to gaslight and fearmonger people over privately manufactured firearms like 80% kits and 3D printed firearms. Also, I'm not sure what non-functional metal detectors you're using, but look at this. This is a 3D printed barrel with a 22 LR bullet, one of the smallest available. And here's the Garrett security wand, what you see most TSA and security guards waving around at you. Wow, would you look at that? It can detect a bullet through all this plastic and clothing. That round weighs less than 1/10 of an ounce. And last time I checked, you still need bullets for a gun to work as intended.
And I voted for it when I was in the Congress in 1988. But anyway, it was meant to keep communities safe. And if it expires, it's allowed to expire, it could cause a surge of these undetectable guns, which justifiably has everyone, from our police officers and law enforcement to the sports and concert venues to the TSA, all very, very nervous about what would happen.
You mean to tell us you've been around longer than the UFA? And I wonder, in all of those years, how many times has someone been charged under the UFA? If you guessed 0 times, you'd be correct. All this drama and pearl clutching over a bill that has not once been used to charge a criminal.
What the current law requires is that every gun must contain at least around 4 ounces of metal. Now that's a small amount. It's no much more than this little row of pennies. Anyone know what a penny? Do you young people know what a penny is? They used to be very valuable in the old days. Anyway, it's a joke. Although I did, well, forget it. In any case, this is how much metal, about a row of pennies, that has to be in every gun. It's a small amount.
Gee, Senator, pretty interesting it only takes a roll of pennies to meet the weight requirement under the UFA. Almost like that's exactly the thing 3D printers recommend to comply with the law. But here's the thing. These are just guides. People could have been using these plastic firearms without the amount of metal. Yet once again, no one has ever been charged with a violation of the UFA ever.
It's only a little less than the weight of these pennies, but it ensures that no matter what, guns will set off metal detectors, which keeps everyone safe. If this provision were to lapse, they can make this now with 3D printers very easily. They can make 3D guns. They can make plastic guns with 3D printers, and they could easily be bought and sold, making it terrifyingly easy for these weapons to show up at schools, at airports, at big events, because security would have no way of detecting them.
Except they do. Schumer over here wants to ignore all this new technology that's come since he started in Congress, like the millimeter wave scanner, aka the big tube you stand in at the airport, or the MRI machines that check your bag, or like I said before, the standard Garrett security wand. Most of these machines don't even need metal to detect a firearm.
This amendment was I put it into the Defense Authorization Act, a must-act proposal a few months ago, and the House Republicans said take it out. I don't know why they did that, but now we have to make another effort to put it in another must-pass bill.
Whoa, hold on there, Pants on Fire. Let's set the record straight. First off, you put a permanent reauthorization of the UFA into the military's funding bill last year. The reason GOA and House Republicans told you to take it out was because we didn't want to give you or Biden another law to weaponize against the American gun owners. Schumer is openly admitting to hiding gun control in a must-pass bill. This is why GOA is in D.C. reading all the bills, to make sure that there's no hidden gun control that passes under anyone's noses.
There have been small fringes that have taken extreme stances against this bill, a bill that Ronald Reagan supported and signed into law. And that means that this could lapse. A small group over in the House, as I said, blocked it. Reauthorizing the bill's a no-brainer. We have to get it done, and I'm going to do everything I can to get it done.
I don't know if I'd call gun owners not wanting to have their rights trampled on small fringes taking extreme stances. This is why GOA is going to do everything we can to stop anti-gunners like Chuck Schumer from pushing their permanent reauthorization through Congress. Now, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and check out our social media below.